All right, what's up, guys? It's GSR here. What is the biggest problem with Johnny Cage? I personally think it's just his pressure game that most people have an issue with Johnny Cage. Um, and it's mainly coming from the fact that he's plus on block, right? So I don't mind them toning down his plus frames a bit, or even changing certain stuff into like zero on block, or like -2, or -1, or -3 on block, because his staggers are actually still pretty good, and he's still gifted with a 9 frame mid and a 6 frame down one. Now, his biggest weakness is when he's actually in the neutral. Now, as far as his combos go, he can meteorously get combos going by himself, including when he's in his star gauge, which is like the build up for him, right? Which makes him dangerous, right? If he opens you up, a big if he opens you up, right? Now, I've heard people complain about his combos, how he's the only character, well, not he's not the only character, but he's one of the characters that can like literally like get combos by himself. That's correct, right? Kung Lao can do the same shit. I don't know if you guys have seen my combo video, but yeah, he can do the same shit. There's a reason why I exposed these characters when it came to their combos. Raiden, I haven't even done a full-fledged combo video with him yet, except for that one that I posted up. And he can do combos very well by himself, right along with quite a few other characters that I'm looking at right now on the screen, such as Scorpion. Scorpion can combo pretty well by himself. But to talk about Johnny Cage's combo capabilities as if Johnny's the only one that can dish out, a world of hurt, you know what I'm saying? Now, the biggest problem that some people will have is that he can get pretty good damage without spending any resources, right? I think that's where some people will probably have a problem with Johnny Cage's combos, is that it didn't take him any resources. Keep in mind, there are cameos in this game where you can go for meterless combos that generate a lot of damage, and it costs you no resources. So what's the big deal? You understand what I'm saying? So I don't understand that. Like I could literally pick Melina and literally do a combo with her right now without spending any resources. Pick up Scorpion, which is the obvious pick for her for a reason, even though they showed patch notes that they nerfed her damage a bit, and the cameos a bit when it comes to you repeatedly doing a special move and stuff like that. And she'll still get really solid damage, but it's meterless. You understand what I'm saying? It's literally meterless. So like I said, the biggest issue with Johnny Cage, and this is just my personal opinion, is his plus frames. If you start tampering with anything else that he has access to, you're gonna fuck this character up in what he actually is. At that point, you're better off giving him better range on his or not projectiles, but you can give him his projectiles at that point if you're gonna fuck him up, and give him better range on his normals like everybody else. Because everybody else got their shit back basically except for Johnny. So, like I said, this is my personal opinion on what the problem is with Johnny Cage. Other than that, whoever that faggot ass guitar player was, where he was talking that bullshit about how, oh, Johnny Cage can go for something completely unsafe, such as like say for example, Johnny Cage's mid combo string. Like, he goes for that into the Rising Star, and what can end up happening is that he can make it safe with a cameo fighter, right? He can make minus situations safe with a cameo fighter, as if other characters in the game can't do the same shit. The moment I said that to the motherfucker, he was like, oh. The reason why he said oh is because his fucking brain shut down on him, because he didn't have a real response for that. He didn't have a rebuttal for that. Because I was just like, because you're full of shit. Like you literally just lied. You're nitpicking at my character, and that's bullshit. The biggest issue with him is when he's plus on block. That's the biggest issue. If you tone down his plus frames and you change some of his plus frames on block, I think we got a pretty solid character here. Because if we're gonna talk about his star gauge and how it's quote unquote dumb, let's not forget we got plenty of other characters in this game that are dumb. So don't throw stones at a glass house when you live in a glass house yourself. And I'm not playing no fucking games when it comes to this bullshit. Because let's talk about Kenshi and his Sento stints. I could literally go into lab right now and lab with this character extensively, and talk about the experiences I've had with this character, and you guys have seen it too, where this nigga can hold block while Sento is out and he's active, and he can attack me while I'm attacking him. Let's not talk about Gears' special move, shall we? Yeah, let's not go down that dark rabbit. Let's not go down in that rabbit hole. Let's not fucking do that shit. So if we're gonna target one character, we're gonna target them all, and that's how I see it. That's literally how I see it. You're not. It's like a fucking virus. You target one character, it spreads like wildfire. You're not just gonna talk about one character and then not talk about other characters and how dumb they fucking are in this game. So like especially when they're paired up with the right cameo fighter. So let's not fucking do that. So at the end of the day, man, I understand that some people will have their own opinion on what they believe and how they feel, but let's just be brutally honest here, okay? You even have Shang Tsung where this nigga can freely morph into your character without spending any resources. And if he does spend resources, he just gets a damage buff and that's it. That's some bullshit. I remember he had to steal your soul in order to morph into you. Now, granted, the old school Mortal Kombat games, I think he was able to morph into you for free, right? Which I still didn't even agree with, especially if you were playing competitively, because you're technically fighting three different characters. You're fighting a cameo, you're fighting him and his other version of himself. And technically, that's four. Holy fucking shit! Now that I think about it, and then you're also fighting against yourself. And if you don't know certain shit, like bruh. So, like I said, let's not do that, man. Let's not do that. Like I said, I think personally the biggest issue with Johnny Cage, and I'll say it again, is just the fact that he's plus. Like he has a lot of plus frames. But let's not forget that other characters in this game have plus frames too, whether it's a normal or a certain combo string that they go for. So it's not just Johnny. So you can't just completely destroy his plus frames just off rip. Now, I do agree his plus frames need to be toned down, because I even told that dude that shit. But like I said, he started talking about how, oh, Johnny Cage can stagger his mix-ups. Who are we looking at here? One of my favorite ninja characters in Mortal Kombat history. Fucking Smoke. Motherfucker, dude. And also my other favorite ninja is Reptile, by the way. But like I said, let's not do it. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Other characters in this game have plus frame situations as well. Maybe not as much as Johnny, where like damn near everything is plus, but they have plus situations too. So the reason why I'm saying that is because if that's the case, depending on how they nerf him, you kind of see where I'm going with that. But hopefully you guys are doing well out there. I just kind of wanted to talk about this one final time. I do think it's kind of odd they didn't nerf him, but I think they're waiting it out because, eventually Omi Man is going to be released. I think, and no, when is it going to be released? Is it in November or something like that? Because I did see the mini trailer. That shit was sick. And then they showed off Tremor, which I was actually really happy to see. So, and that's another thing, right? That's another fucking thing. Now that it comes to mind, let's talk about these cameos, bro. First of all, I don't even know how many more cameos are going to be in this fucking game. But what I can fucking tell you is that if it's going to be like 4 more cameos or 5 more cameos, we don't even know what those cameos can do to complement any of these characters in this game. Whether it's pressure, the neutral game, their combo potential, if their combo potential isn't really that great by themselves, such as Havoc, we don't know. We don't even fucking know just yet. So there might be a reason as to why they didn't nerf him just yet. But then again, like I said, in his current state right now, I am a firm believer that he should be nerfed. And I'm mainly talking about his plus frames. But don't fuck his frames up so bad that he's not what he's supposed to be. That's all I'm saying. Other than that, y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section down below. Let's have a really good, cool, calm, collected, civilized conversation about this, because at the end of the day, this ain't nothing but video game nerd shit. And at the end of the day, this does not really affect any of our lives. But apparently for some people it does, because everybody's so fucking sweaty. Even though I'm just over here posted up chilling. So hopefully you guys are doing well, like I said, man. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.